Theatrephonic presents Around the World in 80 Days, Part 2. Based on the book by Jules Verne, adapted for radio by Rob Keeves, from the Rain or Shine theatre production script by Rob Keeves and Jonathan Legg.
I say, excuse me, please. Excuse me. Oh, I can't see any seats for at all, Passpartout.
I can, monsieur. At the far end of the carriage, behind the lady dressed as a penguin.
Dressed as a penguin? Oh, no, Passpartout. That is a nun, a lady who has devoted her life to religious service.
Very good, monsieur.
Now look out, she's heading this way. Might be a bit of a squeeze. Good morning, sister.
Oh, top of the morning to yous.
Yes, could I just get past you? Oh gosh, a bit tight. Oh, thanks awfully.
Bonjour, sister.
Bonjour there.
Excusez-moi, mademoiselle.
There we are. Now then, when we arrive in Calcutta, we must find the first ship that leaves for Hong Kong. There's not a moment to lose.
Oui, monsieur.
I find I cannot regret our time spent in the desert, but it has put our backs against the wall time-wise.
Do you think we can still make it, monsieur?
My dear Passpartout, do not be troubled. Even if you doubt me, trust in the science of the modern age. Why, these days, with machines the like of which the world has never seen, travelling has become as swift and precise as my incredibly swift and precise watch from the incredibly swift and precise watch company of Bern, Switzerland.
This is your guard speaking. We apologise to all passengers travelling on this Kumari Limited Bombay to Calcutta Express sleeper train. Due to unforeseen circumstances, we will have a slight delay and will remain stationary for the time being. Thank you.
You were saying, monsieur?
Yes, quite. I say, excuse me, sister.
Yes?
I don't suppose you know how long we'll be stopped for, do you?
Oh, I'm afraid I couldn't possibly say. Could be minutes, could be hours, even days.
Oh, I see. Thank you. Suppose all we can do is wait.
Do not give up hope, monsieur. There is still a long way to go.
Of course, Passpartout. You're right. Good man. Kumari. Wonder what Kumari means.
I believe it is the Indie word for how you say, virgin, monsieur?
Good Lord. Virgin? What a strange name for a train company.
Oui, monsieur.
Excuse me, miss.
Sister?
Oh, my apologies, sister.
Sister Mary Partridge of the Order of St. Nicholas in the Wilderness and the Fields.
I think I'll stick to sister if it's all the same to you.
Oh, suit yourself.
Look, listen to me. I am a police officer.
Oh, you don't look like one. No, you look like a man dressed in a filthy tartan kilt with a mismatched Kilmarnock hat, a gigantic false ginger beard, and very knobbly knees.
Well, I am in disguise.
Oh, and a very good disguise it is too.
Oh, you big flirt. Now tell me, have you seen these two men?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Now look again, look. This one's French. Imagine he's wearing a beret, holding a baguette, stood in front of the Eiffel Tower kind of thing.
Oh, why didn't you say so before? They're at the end of the carriage, behind me, right there.
Oh, thank you for your assistance, Sister Mary of... sister.
Oh, the Lord bless you and keep you. Now, you must excuse me.
Yes, off you go. Now, I shall position myself at the end of the carriage and keep an eye on them. They will never recognise me in my travelling Scotsman's disguise.
Aha! On the move again. In no time we'll be disembarking in Calcutta.
I wonder how the gas lamp is doing in the kitchen, monsieur.
You mean how much of your wages it's costing you?
Oui, monsieur.
I say, we could work it out. If gas is 2p now, a peak rate, and I'm on the British Gas Winter Favourite Globe Explorer rate, which drops to a penny on each third Sunday after 7 o'clock...
Actually, monsieur, I was wondering if it might have set fire to the old house by now.
The old house? Oh, the house! Oh, I don't know. I hadn't really thought about it.
You were not worrying about that?
No, but I am now. Thank you, Passpartout.
Excuse me, pardon me. Oh, I'm very sorry there. Can I just get past there? Thank you so much. I am so sorry.
Oh, don't trouble yourself, miss. I mean, hoops, lassie, it's no problem.
Yes. Well, sorry again. Good day to you.
Perhaps someone will see the flames and put it out. Unless it explodes, of course.
Shall we just sit in silence for a bit, Passpartout? Enjoy the journey,
Very good, monsieur.
rather than dwelling on the fact that we might not have a house or a street to return to.
Oui, monsieur.
I say, chaps.
Miss Swift, Amelia, please, have a seat. Are you all right? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Please listen carefully, Phileus. Have either of you noticed the man at the end of the carriage?
Where?
The one with the filthy tartan kilt, the mismatched Kilmarnock hat, a gigantic false ginger beard, and very knobbly knees.
Can't say that I have.
Don't turn around, he will see you. I will tell you when it is safe. I'm sure he's been sent by my wicked father to bring me home.
Oh, I'm sure he hasn't, Amelia. I'm sure it's all perfectly fine. He's probably just an innocent bystander. You can't expect us to have the whole train to ourselves, sadly.
But I think he's the man from the ship, the one that was following me.
Do you mean back in Theatrephonic Presents Around the World in 80 Days, Part 1?
Yes.
No, monsieur. I have had a good look and I am sure Miss Swift is correct. It is the man from the ship at Dover.
Curses, I can't hear a word they're saying. I'll try to get closer, but don't you worry. I've trained in undercover work.
He's coming this way.
Good Lord, what do we do?
Why don't you leave it to me, monsieur? Go back to your cabin and I will deal with our friend.
Are you sure, Passpartout? He could be a dangerous brigand. He might even bop you on the buns. Oh!
What is this bop on the buns?
Oh, sorry, Passpartout. It's an English expression. It means to hit you on the head.
And you say my language is odd?
Come along, dash it all, Passpartout. He could be serious trouble. No, we can't leave you.
I will be fine, monsieur.
No, nothing will change my mind.
Well, why don't you walk Miss Swift back to her cabin, monsieur? You could be alone together.
I say, best of luck, old chap. Do be careful. Hope you don't get biffed on the old noggin. Come along, Miss Swift, this way. Good night, Passpartout.
Good luck, Passpartout.
And they say we Frenchmen are fools for love. Oh! Bonsoir, monsieur.
What? No, I'm not a policeman. Who told you? I mean, okay, complete stranger who I have never ever met before. Sorry, what was the question again?
I just said bonsoir, monsieur. It is French for good evening.
All right. Good evening.
What brings you to India, monsieur?
Oh, you know, the usual.
The usual, monsieur.
Yes. I am a merchant, and I deal in, haggis?
Haggis, monsieur?
Yes, haggis.
Big market for haggis in India, monsieur?
Yes, the climate is perfect for them, you see. We have many haggis farms in India now. They breathe much faster in the heat, you see, laddie. Okay, the new hootsman, deep-fried Mars bars, other Scottish noises.
Would you care for a nice refreshing drink, monsieur? I happen to have a little hip flask of the finest absinthe in my pocket.
Absinthe, you say? No, thank you.
Are you sure, monsieur? It's a long, thirsty journey to Calcutta.
I better not. Not while I'm on duty.
On duty, monsieur? Whatever can you mean?
I mean, a haggis dealer is always on duty.
Are you sure I cannot tempt you, monsieur? It really is refreshing.
Well, maybe just a wee nip.
Oh no, monsieur. To be truly enjoyed, you must drink more than that. Otherwise, you will not enjoy all of the flavors.
If you say so, do not.
Oh, mon ami, you have nearly finished the flask.
So sorry. Where are my manners?
It is quite all right, monsieur. You clearly needed it more than I. Why don't you just finish it off?
Very well. Oh, you are a very nice wee fellow. I can't believe that you would...
Pardon, monsieur. I didn't quite catch that. Oh, you want to get off the train at the next station? I'm sure that can be arranged. If you're lucky, I might even wait for the train to actually stop.
Passpartout, are you all right?
As right as pleu, monsieur. I have given our spy a sleeping draught. He will be unconscious until we reach the next station, and then a little time after that.
Incredible. You are a man of many talents, Passpartout. Excellent work. Quickly, give me a hand and we'll hide him in your sleeping compartment until we can get him off the train.
My compartment?
Well, we can't put him in mine. What with the king-size bed, the ensuite bathrooms, the 2 double wardrobes, the writing desk, the grand piano, and a life-size copy of Michelangelo's David, it's rather cramped in there. You've only got a single bed in yours.
Once again, your Imperial British logic is impeccable, monsieur.
Now hurry, we must go before somebody sees us.
Bum, bum.
Are you enjoying Theatrephonics plays? Do you want more content? Well, on the Theatrephonic Patreon, we have ad-free episodes, blooper reels, and Q&A sessions, as well as the opportunity to watch the live recordings and name a character in a play. Visit patreon.com/Theatrephonic for more information. That's patreon.com/Theatrephonic to get more of what you love.
Bum, bum.
I don't think I've ever walked this far. Wish I had a carriage. Or a horse.
Love. Oh, dear.
Well, here we are. Hong Kong. Jewel of the Far East. I've always wanted to see it, but I'm so tired I can't keep my eyes open.
I am already asleep.
I couldn't possibly take another step.
What day is it, Passpartout?
Saturday, monsieur. Oh, if I were in England now, I would be getting ready to go to the theatre, then go for a glass of wine, and then maybe meet a young lady who finds my accent exotic, and who knows what the night might bring.
The date, man, the date. What's the date? I'm afraid I've rather lost track of it. Unusual for me. Must be all the fresh air.
It's the constantly thinking about being alone with Miss Swift that does it. It is the 9th of November, monsieur, the 39th day of our journey.
39th day? How marvellous. Almost halfway through and approximately halfway around the world. Still a few days behind schedule. Should have been here 3 days ago. But it's not the end of the world.
Phileus?
Of course, if we three can hurry and find a ship heading to Yokohama in the next few hours, we
The
can...
two of you, Phileus.
What?
The two of you, I'm afraid, Phileus.
What do you mean?
Well, we've reached Hong Kong. My Aunt Agatha lives here. I have to stay with her. I have no choice.
Of course. Of course. That was the plan.
Are you all right, monsieur?
I'm fine. Fine. I say, Passpartout, old chap, could you give us a minute?
Of course, monsieur. Oh, that's our wager lost then. Don't do anything rash, monsieur.
I say, Amelia,
What, Phileus?
may I?
Yes, Phileus.
It's silly, really. And, well, I don't know where to start, and you have to promise not to laugh. And please listen, even if it seems ridiculous.
What, Phileus?
Never mind, it was just a thought.
Oh, no, do go on.
It's just I'd never met anyone like you. A woman, I mean. Not had anything to do with them, really. Apart from Nanny. I suppose she was a woman. At least I think she was. It's hard to tell, what with the beard and everything.
Phileus?
Sorry. It's just... I will miss you terribly. On the rest of the journey, I mean. You've really become... part of the team.
I shall miss you too, Phileus. But I think I shall be safer here with my aunt. And you can concentrate on collecting your winnings and possibly buying a new house if yours has exploded.
Yes, thank you. I'd forgotten about that. Of course. You'll be safer. Good. Excellent. Good decision. Well done. Well, goodbye, Miss Swift.
Goodbye, Phileus. I know this is for the best, but I shall never forget you. My Phileus.
Well, that's it for me. I'll never find love. I'll probably die alone in an empty house, surrounded by clocks. That is, if I win the wager, or if I even have a house to return to. I never thought I'd find anyone. How can I forget her? Her beautiful smile, her wonderful voice. And mostly I'll never forget that beautiful pair of...
A beautiful pair of what, monsieur? This is a family show.
Eyes, man. A beautiful pair of eyes.
Oh, eyes.
What am I saying? I was stupid to believe that she could love me. Stupid to believe I could ever find love. Nanny was right. I'm a horrid, unlovable child. Anyway, what does it matter? The problems of three little people don't amount to a hill of beans in this crazy world.
Phileus!
Oh, you're back.
I found this note attached to the door of my Aunt Agatha's house.
What does it say?
Gone to Amsterdam. If you see milkman, cancel milk.
Remarkable. Leaving before you've cancelled the milk. That's true spontaneity. Nearly as bad as leaving the gas on.
How many times?
Oh, Phileus, what am I to do?
There, Amelia. You shall come back to London with us.
What? I can't go back to England. My father will find me.
Yes, you can. For when we arrive in London, I shall marry you. I mean, will you marry me?
I beg your pardon?
If you'll have me, your father can have no objection to the match. I am a gentleman after all, albeit a slightly eccentric one.
Eccentric? Stark raving bunkers, if you ask me.
But if...
I accept!
Oh, Amelia.
Congratulations, monsieur. It looks like she's as eccentric as you. These English are crazy.
Now, there isn't a moment to lose. We must get to the docks. Amelia, you better replace that note, or your aunt will be able to open a cheese factory when she returns. Passpartout and I will take the luggage to the boat.
Yes, Phileus. I mean, my betrothed. I'll meet you down at the docks.
Quite. Come on, Passpartout. If we can find a boat that sails today, we might still be in a chance of winning this thing.
Indeed, monsieur. And may I say, monsieur, if you need a best man, I'm not doing anything for the next few weeks.
Ah, Passpartout, always thinking ahead. You're right. I shall telegram my brother Archibald Fogg immediately.
You have a brother, monsieur?
Yes, didn't I mention it? He's an extraordinary fellow. He's a bit of a brain box, truth be told. He always called me Pea Super. Haven't seen him since I was 12.
Pea super, monsieur.
Yes, because I was the thicker of two fogs. You get it? Because Pea Super is a thick fog. Clever chap, thought of that all on his own.
Oui, monsieur. I get it. I understand. I am a servant, and I was foolish to hope. But what do I know? How shall I contact this Archibald Fogg?
Now, let me see. Oh, don't be silly, Passpartout. I don't have a brother. I just made him up to tease you. Of course you shall be my best man. Can't think of a better man for the job.
Oh, thank you, monsieur. Thank you. It will be an honor.
Now grab that trunk and let's get going.
Not so fast.
Good Lord, it's a chap from the train. And this time he's got a pistol.
That's right.
What has happened to your face and your accent? I somehow don't think you are a Scottish Haggis breeder at all. I think you were telling, how do you say, the porky pies.
That's right.
Who are you? And why are you following Miss Swift? I can tell you now that you can go back to England and tell her father that she's marrying me as soon as we reach England.
What? Following Miss Swift? What are you talking about?
Ah, then you're from the Reform Club, because I can tell you now that I will win this wager and there's nothing that you or anyone there can do to stop me.
Look, I've no idea what you're on about, but I am here to inform you that I am Inspector Fix of Scotland Yard, and I am placing you, Phileus Fogg, under arrest for the theft of 3 priceless pieces of artwork stolen from London town earlier this year, namely, Girl with Tortoise by Braggadocio, Big Muscly Man with Vase by Sir Joshua Reynards, and It Might Be an Haystack If You Squint a Bit by Vincent van Gogh.
What?
With the help of your accomplice, Jean Passpartout.
What? I have no idea what you are talking about.
Who also got a police officer drunk in the course of his duty.
Well, yes, I did do that. But I thought you were a spying Scottish Haggis breeder at the time.
This is absurd. I've no idea what you're talking about, man. Well, we don't have time for this. Come, Passpartout, we're leaving.
Stop right there! Freeze! Put your hands on your head, both of you, and turn around. Slowly. Slower. No, not that slow. We got a show to get on with. Don't make any sudden moves.
I didn't steal any paintings.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Did.
Didn't.
Did.
Didn't.
Did.
Didn't.
Did.
Didn't.
Did.
Anyway, if I did...
Ah, you confess. You all heard him. He confessed.
No, if I did, which I didn't, you have no jurisdiction outside of British territorial waters.
You're quite right, monsieur.
Really? That was a bluff.
Yes, you are right, but I don't care, so give me that bag.
Never.
And I'm afraid I will have to shoot you.
On second thoughts, you can have the bag. Get ready.
For what?
Here, Inspector. Catch. Run, monsieur.
Oh, I caught it. Oh, they got away, damn and blast. Not that it matters, they aren't going anywhere and I could catch them at any time. And now, I have the stolen paintings. Oh, this should mean a big promotion for me. I might be Chief Inspector Fix, or maybe Commander Fix, or maybe even Sir Frederick Fix. I know Her Majesty was a great lover of these paintings, especially Big Muscly Man with Vase. What's this? £11 in used notes, a string of garlic, and a book. 101 Ways to Successfully Seduce English Ladies. For dummies. I've been tricked. I've been tricked? Stop those men! Police! Police! Oh, wait, that's me. Police! Stop in the name of the law!
Well, so far so good. Well, I say all good. A few minor setbacks, nothing insurmountable. I'm a fugitive from the law, accused of a crime I did not commit, being hunted by a policeman who appears to be insane. We have abandoned most of our luggage during our escape from Hong Kong, and we're still 3 days behind schedule, and I stand to lose everything. But still, you've got to laugh, haven't you?
Oh, Phileus, it's not as bad as all that, is it? You saved me, remember? And I'm sure this fine vessel will get us where we need to go in record time.
Do you really think so?
I do.
Oh, thank you, Amelia. I'd almost lost hope.
Buenos dias, Senor Fogg.
Hello?
He looks terribly familiar, monsieur.
Yes, he looks like Inspector Fix.
Yes, he does. Leave this to me. Good day, Captain. Fine day for sailing. Is the tide right for our departure? Do you foresee any obstacles to our journey? Of course you do not, for you are not the Spanish sea captain you pretend to be. You are Inspector Fix of Scotland Yard, and this is a false beard.
Oh, ¿qué pasa? What do you think you're doing to my extremely real beard? Ow!
So sorry. You look like someone we know. It's not Fix, although the resemblance is uncanny.
It is indeed, monsieur.
1,000 apologies, Captain. What is your name? Como se llamas?
Jace. My name is El Capitan Oscar Javi Victor Mario David Jose Guillermo de la Cruz Bender Bending Rodriguez Inigo Montoya Bob Esponja Emilio Esteves Plácido Flamingo Miles Morales Eddie Guerrero Shakira Antonio Banderas El Cinco. But you can call me Kane.
Thank goodness for that. Now, Ken, what is the name of this fine vessel?
She is El Pato Cojo.
A fine name for a fine ship. Any idea what that means, Passpartout?
The lame duck, monsieur.
What?
Do not worry, Senor Foggy. This is just the official name. The crew, we call her El Defectuoso Colador de la Muerte.
What does that mean?
The leaky colander of death. Now, if you excuse me, I have a boat to sink. Adios, gringos.
Sorry, the leaky colander of what?
Forget the name, monsieur. The captain is very experienced. He has sailed this passage from Yokohama to San Francisco precisely 153 times.
And how many times has he arrived safely?
None, monsieur. In fact, he told me just now that he doesn't know how to moor a boat.
He doesn't know how to moor a boat?
No. He says it has never come up.
This is terrible.
I know, monsieur.
And what did he say when confronted with this information?
I asked him what the chances of arriving safely in America were.
And what did he say?
There is a first time for everything.
Well, this is a disaster. What made you choose this boat, Passpartout?
Me, monsieur. You were the one who rushed on board the first boat we came to. You were the one who persuaded them to cast off early, and you were the one who showed them most of the money we had left, which they then decided was coincidentally exactly the right amount of money for the journey.
Oh, we'll never make it in time. It's all hopeless.
Now calm down, Phileus. It's going to be all right. We still have a little money left. And if conditions stay as they are, I can see no reason why we won't reach San Francisco safely.
You were saying?
Oh dear. Well, it's not that bad. Oh, really, it's not. Oh, it's just a little rough. In fact, it's getting very rough, actually. Yes. Oh dear.
Hang on.
Is this the end, monsieur?
No, Passpartout. I'm sure it's just a passing shower. I'm sorry about before. I shouldn't have panicked. It will be fine as long as we keep a stiff upper lip and think of the Queen.
Todos vamos a morir! This is the end. There is no escape. Hell is empty, and all its devils are here.
Of course, I bow to the opinion of an expert.
Look there, monsieur.
My goodness, that is the biggest wave I have ever seen.
Hang on!
Oh!
Bum, bum. Bum, bum.
This doesn't look like San Francisco.
Let's just be grateful it's dry land, monsieur.
I can't believe we survived.
I knew we would.
You did?
Yes, when I was practicing my stiff upper lip and picturing Queen Victoria, I realised that we couldn't die no matter what fate threw at us.
Really? Why, Phileus?
The simple fact that we are the principal characters in a radio show, so we should be relatively safe until the credits play, because everything we face is imaginary anyway.
Oh, you are so very clever, Phileus.
I know. Annoying, isn't it?
I don't wish to interrupt, but we may have drifted miles off course. We could be anywhere, stranded on a desert island with no hope of rescue, no food, no water, and even worse, no wine.
Oh, pull yourself together, man. We could just have easily washed up on the shore of the mainland near a city. Will you go and see if you can find us some transport?
Very good, monsieur.
Good man. Stiff upper lip and all that.
Oh, Phileus. But what if you were wrong? And we are not in fact characters in a radio show. And we could in fact really die.
Well, if that's so, I'll always remember my grandfather's final words.
Oh, and what were they?
Well, there's life, there's hope.
Oh, well, that's very comforting.
Yes, it is. 30 seconds later, he was struck by lightning.
My goodness.
Oh, no, he's perfectly all right. Lived to be 104, but strangely, never spoke again.
Was it the lightning?
No, he was just very shy.
Listen, Phileus. If this is to be the end, I have something to tell you.
What is it, my love?
It's just...
Monsieur, mademoiselle, look what I have found. We are saved.
What on earth is that thing, Passpartout?
Do not be alarmed. It's a llama.
Yes, looks suspiciously like a camel.
No, monsieur. He does not have the ump.
Looks pretty bad-tempered to me.
No, monsieur. He will help us out of our dilemma. To see what I did there.
Right, enough of these zoology-based puns.
Well, you wrote them.
Grab anything from the wreckage that might be useful, and let's get going.
I'll pack in my bags, monsieur. I'll pack in my bags to get it.
Watch it, Passpartout.
Sorry, monsieur.
Now, the sun is rising over there, so that must be east, so we need to head west. Amelia, were you going to tell me something?
Oh, it was nothing important. It can wait, Phileus.
Oh, very good. Right, climb on, ladies and gentlemen. Up we
Let's
go.
Oh,
Off we go.
the llama... It's not moving, Phileus.
I said, off we go.
May I try, monsieur?
Oh, by all means.
Arriba, vamos!
Oh, well done, old boy. Any idea how to make it stop?
I only used to juggle them, monsieur.
Well, we'll have to cross that bridge when we come to it. Whoa there. Wait. Halton. Stoppin'. Leparda!
Oh, that was very impressive, monsieur.
It's amazing the number of languages I've been asked to stop in.
Stop what?
Everything. You name it, I've been asked to stop it.
But why have we stopped?
Oh, you see over there? Unless I'm very much mistaken, it is a remote rural railway station. All we have to do is find a timetable and wait for the next train to civilization. Get rid of the llama, will you, Passpartout?
Oh, monsieur, can we not keep him?
If we win the wager, I'll buy you a whole flock of llamas.
A herd.
Very well, a herd. You drive a hard bargain, Passpartout.
Oui, monsieur.
Now, where's the timetable? Ah, there's one.
When is the next train, Phileus?
I'm afraid my language skills aren't up to the task.
Oh, pass it here. I think it says, we regret to inform you that there will be no train stopping here this month. DIY service only.
Disgraceful. Who's the operator?
Oh, Virhin Trains.
Virhin Trains. What a strange name for a train company. Any idea what it means, Passpartout?
Virgin, monsieur.
Again. Gosh, they get everywhere. What does DIY service mean?
I think I know, monsieur. Look, this box was left by the track.
I see.
What is it, Phileus?
I'm not sure. There seems to be instructions, some parts, and an Allen key.
Oh, let me see, Phileus. I've always been very practically minded. Now, this goes here, and then this pops in here, this pulls out here, this winch goes like this, there we are, and, yes, yes, aha! Finished!
Oh, it's a hand car.
Oh, well done, Miss Swift. Truly amazing. Now climb on, my dear. Passpartout, grab that side of the handle, I'll get this side. Ready? Off we go! It's not so bad, is it, Passpartout?
Oh, it is very pleasant, monsieur. Better than almost being drowned.
It's certainly most invigorating. We seem to be speeding along.
Which is good, as I have no idea what day it is. I confess I've completely lost track, and how long we have left.
That is quite understandable, monsieur.
Now, the next town we come across, we shall have to inquire about the date and plan accordingly.
Oh!
Good Lord, what was that?
Gunshots, monsieur! We appear to be ambushed by bandits.
Pump faster, Passpartout! Pump for your life!
Oh, it is no good, monsieur. They are gaining, and I am too tired. I think we should surrender.
Surrender? Not on your Nelly. I have the blood of Henry V, Wellington, and Nelson in my veins.
Would you like to keep it there?
Yeah, good point, Passpartout. You don't happen to have a white flag about you, do you, old chap?
I'm afraid it is in the luggage we lost, monsieur.
Then that's it. This is the end. Strangely, Nanny always said I would end this way.
What? Your nanny said you would end up being shot by an Eli Walsh look-alike in a huge hat?
Yes, strange, isn't it?
Goodbye, monsieur.
Well then, this is the end.
Oui, monsieur.
It's been a pleasure working with you, Passpartout.
And with you, Monsieur Fogg.
Oh, for heaven's sake! Whoa! Yeah! Take that! And you! Oh! Yeah!
Ow, my face!
Why have you stopped? Keep going!
Good Lord, Amelia, that was incredible.
Was it? Oh, thank you.
But why have you got a rifle in your bag?
Oh, you know, single woman travelling alone must take certain precautions.
Very robust precautions.
Where did you learn to shoot like that?
Oh, I grew up in a rather tough boarding school.
Which one?
The convent of St. Beryl the Vicious in Hackney.
Amazing! I'm learning new things about you every day. You shall teach our many children how to shoot once we're married. Come, we must press on. Come, Passpartout. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2.
Oh, this is hopeless, monsieur. I can go no further.
Oh, that's it then. We're done for. Nothing to do but sit here and wait for the end.
I say, Phileus, look, we've arrived at another train station.
What an extraordinary coincidence. Now we need to find the date. Look for anything that has today's date on.
Don't you think we should look for some food and water first?
No, my dear. It's far more important to find a date and discover how long we've got left to win the wager.
Monsieur, I have found a copy of today's newspaper. Here.
Thank you.
Phileus? Phileus, what's wrong?
The date.
What about it?
It's the 14th of December.
Oh, no.
What does that mean?
We only have 8 days left to get to London. And we're lost in South America with no food, no money, no hope. Oh, it's over.
No, Phileus. Remember your grandfather's expression. Where there's life, there is hope.
Noble words, my dear, but just that. Words will not overcome facts, and there is simply no machine on sea, rail, or road that can get us home in time.
But...
No, my love, no buts. I have lost everything. Leave me here for a moment to contemplate my greatest failure, and to adjust to life with no manservant, and possibly no house to live in. Oh, Nanny was right. I'm just one great big Phileus failure.
Oh, Phileus.
Oh, leave him, mademoiselle. He is heartbroken. Come, let us try and find some food to lift his spirits. Or some spirits to lift his mood. Do you see what I did there?
Oh, that was very good.
I know, I'm very good at
And
it.
English isn't even your first language. Oh dear. Oh, there is nothing here. Nothing to eat or drink. Only this incredibly large package tossed carelessly to the ground.
Tossed carelessly on the ground, you say?
Yes.
It's probably a Hermes delivery. Who is it for?
The Montgolfier brothers, Annonay, France. Very delicate. Do not drop.
What did you say?
What is it?
The Montgolfier brothers? They're French inventors. I wonder. Passpartout, give me a hand with this.
Oui, monsieur.
If I'm right, this could be the solution to all of our problems.
But, Phileus, you said there isn't a vehicle on sea, rail or road that could possibly get us home in time.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
What could you possibly mean?
This, my friend, is the most incredible, revolutionary advancement in travel. Finally, man and woman can throw off these earthly shackles, and by filling this inflatable bag with lighter-than-air gas, we can soar in the sky like birds. May I present the hot air balloon? Ta-da!
It is not in the book.
What?
It is not in the book.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Bet you it is.
Bet you it's not.
All right, you're on. Where's that copy? Here it is. You're right, it's not.
I told you, monsieur.
Oh, but this bit's a bit exciting. Oh, how interesting.
Oh, what's that, monsieur?
Oh, nothing. I was just reading the bit where you were captured by Native American warriors and tortured in unspeakably fiendish ways. Oh, good Lord, that does sound painful. How horrid. I must say, the illustrations are very graphic. Look.
Yes, well, as I was saying, monsieur, we don't need to follow the book exactly. Oh, such a shame we don't have time for this, monsieur. As I was saying to you, monsieur, the hot air balloon. What a wonderful invention.
Good chap. Thought you'd come round to my way of thinking. Right. Anchor the guide ropes, pull out the sandbags, and inflate the balloon, and then we can get on our way.
Do you know how to fly this contraption, Phileus?
Of course, it works on the principle of hot air, my dear.
And you're rather an expert at that, monsieur.
Exactly. Now, hold on, everyone. Off we go.
Has anyone flown in one of these before?
Not to my knowledge. Next stop, London.
No, come back here, you cheats! That's not fair! It's not even in the book. Well, two can play at that game. Now, let's see. Operator, Kitty Hawk 120. It's ringing. Hello? Hello, is that you, Wilbur? Oh, sorry, Orville. No, it's a bad line. You and your brother sound the same on the phone. Is your cousin? Frederick Fix? Yes, yeah. Fred Fix, yes, of the English branch of the family. Yes, the Fix Riots. Look, I was wondering if that prototype of yours is working. Yeah, the pre-flyer, that's the one, yeah. Listen, could I borrow it? No? What do you mean, no? What do you mean you've lost it? What do you mean you sent it to a South American railway station but there's a train strike and... Huh? Is it in a large parcel marked Assemble Yourself Aeroplane? It is? Then you're in luck, it's here. I will assemble it myself and bring it home to you once I've caught the What? Do I have an Allen key and a Phillips head screwdriver? Course I do. Standard Metropolitan Police issue. Now, let the chase begin. You won't escape me again, Nightingale.
See? Told you. Transport of the future.
I don't think it will catch on. It didn't get us to London.
Well, Luton isn't that far off.
Lucky that turnip farmer gave us a lift. What time is it?
8:10. We've only got 35 minutes to get to the Reform Club and claim our prize.
We must go, monsieur.
Not so fast, you two.
Amelia, what are you doing?
Amelia? Who is this Amelia? Oh, I'm sorry, Phileus. Let me reintroduce myself. For I am not really Amelia Swift, but Charlotte Birdsong, the infamous Nightingale thief.
What?
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. After I stole the third painting, It Might Be a Haystack If You Squint a Bit by Vincent van Gogh, I disguised myself as an elderly museum curator and waited for that imbecile Inspector Fix to come and tell me how much the police really knew. I followed him to Paddington Station, where I overheard you two discussing your trip around the world. I thought, what a better disguise to fall in with a pair of fools who would take me for free around the world and back again to London when the heat had died down.
How dare you call me a fool?
I wouldn't pull at that particular thread at the moment, monsieur.
Oh, good point, well made, Passpartout.
And this explains why the inspector from Scotland Yard was convinced that we were the thieves. You tipped him off.
Of course. And whenever he needed a nudge in the right direction, I was always there. Oh, top of the morning to yous.
Good Lord, that was you?
Yes, it was. I should have been on the stage, but instead I turned to a life of crime.
Now, that makes a lot of sense. I mean, the performing arts. Where's the financial security in that?
You're not wrong, monsieur.
But what about your father and the arranged marriage?
All lies.
And the men who tried to kill us in Bombay?
They were potential buyers for the paintings. They tried to double-cross me. I thought I'd lost the paintings, but then you handed them back to me.
Yeah, seemed like the right thing to do at the time.
What will you do with us now?
Well, you've served your purpose, so I suppose I can let you go free.
Really? Well, that's jolly decent of you. Come, Passpartout.
Ha! Only joking. No, I'm afraid I can't let you live, so on your knees.
Well, this looks like goodbye, old sport.
I'm sorry about the gas bill, monsieur.
Oh, consider it forgotten. We certainly had some adventures, didn't we?
We certainly did, monsieur.
Really the best of times.
Yes, in between nearly drowning, being chased by police, and now being executed by a deranged psychopathic bird woman. Yes, it's had its moments.
Oh, do shut up, the pair of you. I was hoping to take the 20,000 quid off you before I had to shoot you, but never mind. Needs must when the devil drives. I'm sure I'll make enough from the paintings anyway, so prepare to meet your maker, boys.
I say, what's that?
What's what?
That object falling from the sky.
I see it, monsieur. Is it a bird?
I think not, Passpartout. Looks like a man suspended under a giant handkerchief. How strange.
He seems to be coming this way, monsieur.
He seems to be making some sort of noise, but I can't quite hear him. Gosh, it's coming down very quickly.
Duck, monsieur.
What on earth? Ow!
Oh my Gideon! Ugh, that was terrible.
Are you all right, monsieur?
Don't you move. I've got you surrounded.
Inspector Fix, are we happy to see you?
I dunno. Are you happy to see me?
We...
Ah, so you wish to confess to the crimes of which you are accused?
No, but you've captured the Nightingale.
What?
You will observe, Inspector, that this lady, who you brilliantly landed on, is holding a rifle, which she intended to use on us, in her right hand, and a travel bag in her left. If you were to look in the bag, I think you will find something to your advantage.
Right, let's see. Yep, that's a lady, all right. My goodness. It's Girl with Tortoise by Braggadocio. Big, muscly man. With Vase by Sir Joshua Reynolds. And it might be an haystack, if you squint a bit, by Vincent van Gogh. The stolen paintings, all three of them. But that means...
Yes, Inspector. This woman, a master of disguise, I might add, is the famous... infamous Nightingale thief. She has led us all a merry dance, but now, Inspector, she is in your custody. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Mr. Fogg, and I want to apologise for suspecting you and your man of being criminals, sir.
Oh, it's quite all right. Could happen to anyone.
Well, it didn't help that your man was rather unhelpful and obstructive.
I am from Paris, monsieur. It is what we do.
I think we can manage to overlook the old getting a police officer drunk business in light of recent events.
Oh, thank you, Inspector. That's very good of you. Now, Inspector, you must take your prize to the nearest police station. Passpartout and I have a wager to win.
Well, good luck, sirs. Now, get up, you. You should not impersonate a nun. It's a bad habit.
But, sir, it is too late. We will never make it.
Nonsense, Passpartout. Where there's life, there's hope. Follow me.
Oh, yes. Oh, who'd have thought it, eh? Harry Potter! A wizard! Didn't see that one coming.
Oh, stop the clocks. I gave the dog a juicy bone. We're back. It's been a struggle, but we're back.
I say, Fogg, is that you? I haven't seen you for an age. What's all this about, eh?
I'll bet, Mr. Sullivan. Me, go round world in 80
days, monsieur.
Thank you.
Oh, goodness gracious, I'd forgotten all about that. Is that today? Oh, my goodness, that means I haven't gone home for 3 months. Oh, well, never mind. What time is it? It's at 8:44.
On the 21st of November, 1872. Around the world in 79 days, 23 hours and 59 minutes. I thank you.
Well, good for you. Here's your winnings. £20,000, I think it was. There we go. Will I see you for lunch tomorrow, eh, Fogg?
I expect so.
Jolly good. Well done again on the, around the thing in time. Good show. Oh my gosh, I'm such a Hufflepuff.
Well, that was rather anticlimactic.
Things often are, monsieur.
Well, here you are, old sport. Lot of money there.
Oui, monsieur.
I suppose you'll want to use it to have some adventures of your own.
Oui, monsieur.
Well, thank you. It really has been wonderful, Jean.
It was certainly an experience.
Yes, it was rather.
Goodbye, monsieur.
Yes, goodbye, Passpartout.
Monsieur.
Yes, Passpartout?
I was just thinking, I still owe you for the gas.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Oh, but I do, monsieur. A debt is a debt. I think I should remain in your service until it is repaid.
Would you like to discuss it over dinner? My treat.
I think I would like that very much, monsieur.
You know what, Jean? I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
You have been listening to Part 2 of Around the World in 80 Days, based on the book by Jules Verne, adapted for radio by Rob Keeves, from the Rain or Shine theatre production script by Rob Keeves and Jonathan Legg. Directed by Emmeline Braefield, based on stage direction by Jonathan Legg. With Rob Keeves as Phileus Fogg, Ashley Shiers as Inspector Fix, Mr. Sullivan and Spanish Captain, Pippa Meekings as Amelia Swift, and Anthony Young as Passpartout, featuring Jonathan Legg as the ticket inspector and train driver. Produced by Cat on a Piano Productions. For a full list of the music used in the episode, please see the show notes. The Theatrephonic theme tune was composed by Jackson Pentland, performed by Jackson Pentland, Molly Fife Taylor, and Emmeline Braefield. For more information about the Theatrephonic podcast, go to theatrephonic.com, tweet or Instagram us at Theatrephonic, or visit our Facebook page. If you enjoy Theatrephonic and would like to get more content, please consider becoming a patron by going to patreon.com/Theatrephonic. Please don't forget to rate and review. Thank you for listening.